Think about Imam Bukhari's mother. Her son was a blind boy, a blind child. But she had such high hopes for him. She used to make so much dua for him that his eyesight would come back. And she struggled and worked hard in order to educate him. And what happened? He became the author of the most authentic book after the Quran. Subhanallah. So every time we look up a hadith, every time we read a hadith, every time we benefit from that knowledge, right? When we make wudu, when we make adhan, when all of the things that we do, because of the knowledge that Imam Bukhari conveyed to us, his mother is getting a reward from that. His mother is being rewarded for that. This is the huge stake that we as mothers have, my sisters. Think of Imam Malik's mother. He said about his mother, "My mother would dress me up in the clothes of the scholars whilst I was still a young boy." Now, Imam Malik, he used to chase after singers. Apparently in Medina at that time, there were lots of singers. And he used to chase after them, he used to like to copy them. Things have not really changed, have they? And these are the kind of people that seem to attract youth. And he used to be so attracted. And his mother was like, subhanAllah, I don't want my son to go down this road. So she would gently pull him and tug him into the right direction. And he said, she used to dress me up in the clothes of the scholar. And she used to tie his turban to make him look very smart. And he said, she used to say to me, go to the masjid and seek knowledge from Rabi'a, who was a great scholar at that time. Study and learn from his manners and his good adab before you learn from his knowledge. So, now sisters, these women, they love their children. When we think of loving our children, we think of protecting them. We think of giving them sweets. We think of giving them anything they want, everything they want. This is our definition of love for our children, right? We want them to get a degree. Why? Because we want them to have a job. Why? So that they can have a nice house, so they can get married, and they can be financially comfortable. This is our definition of success for our children. But these women were different. When their children doubted, their mothers gave them thabat, made them strong. When their children feared, they made them brave. They told them to do the thing that we would never dare to tell our children to do. When their children hesitated, their mothers made them bold. When they forgot, their mothers reminded them. When they were clinging on to this dunya, their mothers reminded them of the akhirah. They loved them so much. And don't think that they loved them any less than us. In fact, they loved them more because they wanted better for them. Because they knew that this life is nothing. This life is just a few years. Be in this world like a traveler. And they knew that if they really loved their children, they really wanted good for them, that they would seek the highest levels of paradise for them. And that was true love and true success for their children. So I really want us to think about that and contemplate that.